Look, man, religious police in any country, it's a nasty force that need to be eliminated. I give a props to Saudi Arabia for eliminating the religious police because Mohammed bin Salman, the new prince, did not want to put up with any of that stuff because religion and freedom don't work together. You
I
know,
agree.
truly, they just don't work together. America has been through this experience. Keep religious people where they are, and you'll be happy because they belong in church, in a mosque, in a synagogue, and that's where they belong. They don't belong in telling people what to do. And this is something right now. Iran is the last Islamic state in the world that is doing this kind of law enforcement on people. I'll tell you this, that the truth from someone who battled Iran all his life, collecting on them for 5 years. This change in Iraq is, and this change in Iran is impossible because the only way you can make this possible if somebody, someone with solid steel balls will drop weapons to these people so they can really defend themselves against this regime. Because right now they're dealing with the Revolutionary Guards who are extremely vicious. And I've seen these people, they're going to kill every single citizen in Iran before they even move a hair about anybody. They will just, they've been through this. You have to know protests blew up in Iran in 2011, 2012. What they did, they waited for everything to calm down, and then they picked up all the people that were in charge of these protests, executed them, and no one knew where they went. So Iran's been through this. Iran knows how to deal with this. The only way you can make a difference is you cannot fight somebody without a gun. You're dealing with a radical government who's extremely armed, who has an army and has a Revolutionary Guard, and you're fighting them with nothing. We did this in Iraq in 2019 and end up shooting people in the face. They end up eliminating every single leader. And where's the protest today? It's gone. So the only difference, I know a lot of people are trying to show support. I know the world is trying to stand with the Iranians. Iran doesn't care what you do. You can go on Instagram and make the stand with Iran, and all the actors and actresses were saying Zan Zendegi Azadi, stand with Iran. It doesn't work. The only thing works is 4 magazines, AK-47, and that's when you really start hearing good music, because that's when you could really fight for your freedom. That's when you can liberate yourself, because the aggressor that's coming at you does not understand something called human rights. Don't know what that means. So the only thing that could really change the game in Iran right now is, I hate saying it this way, the only thing that could change it in Iran is a good, solid politician that can drop guns from the top of the skies, and these protesters can open that little container and take care of business. That's the only way. We did it in Libya. We did it in Syria. We did it in a lot of countries. We can absolutely do it in Iran, but it's going to be who is really going to be willing to do that, because our politics and our things are a lot different today than they were years ago. And I don't know who is going to do it, but I can tell you, man, Iran will kill every single citizen before they even move that regime. That regime is not going anywhere. And the only way that regime is going to go away is in a box, in a box.
And you're right, man. And I if it happens and there's a war there again, I've been in Libya, I've been in back to Iraq, I've been in Yemen. After Yemen, if it happens, it turns it to a third world country, because we did that to Libya. I was there. We destroyed it. Syria, we've pretty much destroyed. We've left. So it's like they got war. There's not going to change. You're spot on, dude. You can stand all you want, hashtag it all you want on your L-shaped couch, all you want, Americans. Nothing's going to change. But if we have a war there too, and we are involved with it, and we help with it, like we were in Libya, like we were in Syria, like we were in Yemen, we'll destroy that nation. It'll turn into a third world country, like we did with Libya, like we did with Syria, like Assad. Even though Assad's hanging on, he's still trying to hang on, and Yemen is gone. I mean, Sana'a is not the Sana'a that I know when I was there, when I used to get Kentucky Fried Chicken, because they had a Kentucky Fried Chicken in Sana'a. But so it's really there's really a no win scenario, aside from just going back to the Stone Age and starting back from scratch. But that's up to the Iranians. That is completely up to the Iranians, but he's right. I hate to tell you, folks, Hamody's right. They will kill and execute, and they will get their power back, because that's what they do.
And you just look at the fact that Iran is keeping his interest in Syria and Yemen and everywhere
Yeah.
by using force, by pumping
So,
guns and fighters all over that and training and everything they do. The only way back to really cause that disturbance, same disturbance they cause in other countries, is to do it in their own country. And I know that the Free Iranians want that help, but who's really going to be willing to stand up to the Iranian regime that could absolutely say, I don't care what you're going to do. Here's guns, go fight for your freedom. I don't care what Iran responds. That's what's going to take right now. So I do believe in my heart that, to answer your questions, that the free Iranians that are fighting for freedom today, so as the free Iraqis who are fighting to get rid of the Iranian influence, so is this people in Syria, so is the people in Yemen, so is all of these people are hoping that 224, somebody's going to come over, is going to make a very bold decision and give him that. They're hoping that the only place things like that can come from, or that kind of Christmas gifts could come from, is the United States, America.
Yeah.
And everybody's hoping. Everybody is hoping for, I don't want to mention politics in your show or anything. Everybody's hoping for someone's else's comeback, right? They're always like, oh, either this guy comes back to power, either we get the new guy who sounds pretty crazy and he might be able to actually do that kind of thing. So it truly, all that's going to be determined how far Iran would go with how U.S. election will go. So I make a joke against Iranian operatives who threaten me every single day in social media. I always say, hey man, don't get too comfortable. 224 is getting close, and they know. They trust me. They know that, yeah, like 224 could be something new, that we could have some crazy dude comes in all of a sudden and he's going to drop these containers and he's not going to be afraid to do so. And, the private industry would love to do that.